What's good? We moving and grooving back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. If you didn't know, YTBC, and Ain't Nobody Safe Boxing Community. You can find that on Facebook as well. The acronym like A.N.B.C. Boxing, I believe, on Facebook. They got a nice little group. But we back, man. We back. Shout out to the homie, Mr. IOBTA Correa. You know, touching down from that 214. He had some good coverage on a little Earl Spence press conference. Shout out to Money Brown TV. Shout out to the homie Trap House Boxing and Cali Enigma. Seeing the homie on the Smoke City Mobcast yesterday. And shout out to Fanon International Boxing Channel. It's the homie, brother from another. But, yeah, Gennady Golovkin says it's a 10% chance that he'll fight Canelo in September, opening the door for Sergey Shevchenko mandatory defense August 3rd, and probably a bunch of horse shit, man. Big drama show, big full of shit show. You know, he said it really should be a 99.9% that I wouldn't take the fight, but we all know that this dude is trying to gain leverage on Canelo. That's if you're wondering why he took money out his pocket and food out his family mouth by blasting Canelo and forcing Las Vegas with a Nevada State Athletic Commission hand at suspending and banning Canelo. If you wonder why, and then he turns around and say, I still want to fight him if he juiced up. The reason he did that is to gain leverage in negotiations with Canelo Alvarez and Golden Boy. That's the real reason. He wants more money. He says, I conceded everything the first time. This time, I'm not conceding nothing. Like, what the hell has changed? Canelo don't need you still. After that shit with the hair, people believe that he's a clean fighter. So at the end of the day, Gennady Golovkin, guess what? Canelo career gonna go on and move on. You know, your career, I mean, you're not gonna get that payday again. You know, you got a little bit more than what you really deserve in Golden Boy and Canelo Alvarez in that first fight. Now you want to say you conceding everything again and all that. You trying to play the tough role like you don't want the fights like you with a girl. You know, what the old saying say. You know, the one that showed that he really want the girl, he don't really get her. But the one that played nonchalant and act like he don't want her, to get the girl. But that shit ain't gonna work here. You know, if you act like you don't want the Canelo fight, you talking crazy negotiations and asking for a 50-50 split or a larger split than what you got the first time or too much of a split you got the first time, they gonna get your dumb ass say, bye, Gary Spike O'Sullivan, slide up in here and watch you do better numbers than you did at the StubHub Center come May 5th. And another thing, you know, man to be May 5th and being that he's fighting a bum-ass opponent for 160, which I'm not calling Vanes Monterosian a bum, but for 160, I mean, he can't punch at 154, and he's been out the ring for 2 years, so like I said, a bum-ass opponent right now. I mean, he used a Canelo name to boost the profile of his fight up right now. You know, like, I'm not stopping my night watching that fight. You know, I work Saturday, and, you know, I plan on, gigging, doing something, not sitting around watching Golovkin. I support, the Golden Boy card. Probably won't even support the Ryan Garcia card. I might watch Ryan Garcia Friday. Depends on how I'm feeling. I got to turn around and wake up early in the morning, so I don't know, really don't give a shit, but about neither one of the cards, but yeah, it's got to be one of the worst Cinco de Mayos of all time. I mean, for boxing, with the May 4th fight and the May 5th fight, it's a travesty, man. It should be had better fights than I understand that Canelo went through. He went through. It'd be better if they didn't have no fights on Cinco de Mayo. That's how bad. They could just do some Mexican versus Mexican card down there in Mexico and just have it like that, or do something in Texas. This shit is a mockery of Cinco de Mayo, especially when Cinco de Mayo falls on a Saturday. This shit is just terrible. They're better off not having no high profile fights if they gonna do the Mexico like that, with Golovkin trying to exploit the Mexican people and shit like that. This shit is just nuts. The dude is a nut job. He believe that he's something that he not. And would I care if I ever seen a guy fight again? Fuck no, because he ain't fighting nobody. He's saying shit about Hopkins this week. Now he's saying shit. He's still digging up shit about Canelo. God damn. Take Canelo dick out your mouth, bro. Real shit. Fuck. This dude is just, he always rub me the wrong way. Him and Abel Sanchez and Tom Lofford, when his pencil head ass talk, they all just talk gibberish. Like, God, leave, bro. Like, God, let Canelo live. We understand this, and you talking about, oh yeah, it's a less than 10%. It's a 10% chance that it happened. I think 10% is pretty high. Shut up, oxymoron, dumb fuck. 10% is not a high chance in any fucking situation. oh, you got a 10% or 100% chance to live or die. I mean, shit, you know you dying then. I think it's a high chance, and like I said, I'm going to link the article in the description. Dude is a numbnuts, dog. Dude is an idiot. I can't stand Golovkin. You know, and you trying to take us to his side with the Canelo shit, then he come out and do the interview with this half-speaking English ass, talking a whole bunch of bullshit about Canelo, but I still fight him. Like, shut up. Shut up. We all know that you lusted and you want that fight with Canelo Alvarez. You're going to take whatever deal they give you at the 23rd hour. 23rd and a half hour. You know. Whatever deal they choose to give you, Golovkin going to take that shit. You feel me? And that's actual facts. Shout out to Angel Santos, man. It's actual facts right there. Don't nobody believe here that this dude don't want to fight Canelo. Now, if he pass up on September, okay, to defend versus Shevchenko, I can see that's a possibility to keep the IBF. But May 5th come back around, he see that Shevchenko check, he already crying that Shevchenko ain't got enough money for the Shevchenko fight. He already crying about that. So, at the end of the day, this nigga 36 years old. He can't be bullshitting around with Canelo. He got to show that he mean business, and he got to take that fight. So he ain't fooling me. He might be fooling some of y'all fucking retards out there that believe in this man's hype. He ain't fooling me. Never have fooled me. One of the biggest frauds in boxing history. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Don't forget to check the description. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Y'all know what it is. Peace.